Okay, so we're trying this again. Hello, hello. Let me know if you can hear me. A little technical difficulty earlier. So, I just want to make sure everyone can hear me, everyone can see me. Perfect, thank you. Just waiting for a few of our guests to join us. Let me know if I'm good.
This is the police. We have you surrounded.
Hello, hello. Hopefully this is better than before.
Let's all focus our attention on our...
Hello, hello.
Let's all focus our attention on our ears on EBJ Harmonics.
How is everyone doing?
Doctor, this is Soko. Keep on slow. It looks like you're losing him.
Hello, hello. Hello. All right, so we're gonna slowly get started here. Hopefully my live works for today. So hello, good evening, happy Monday. I am your host, Danielle George, All Things Pan. I see we have some new people in here. So for those that don't know, we are sponsored by Pantastics 868. They have everything from tenor sticks to bass sticks. So if you need anything and you live in North America, let me know and I will try my best to get it to you. And if you live anywhere else, make sure you message Pantastics 868. I tag them and pin them at the bottom of this post or live so you can message them and let them know, or you can go through me and I'll message him and we'll get things straightened for you. So for those that are new, I usually talk to panists, tuners, builders, arrangers, pan enthusiasts about all things pan. But today, or lately, I've been doing a lot of open discussions because I feel like there's a lot that needs. Hopefully this works. We're gonna see if this we have a guest tonight. I just want to make sure this works. Hopefully it works. I'm praying it works. Waiting. I might have to invite him. Let's try this again. Oh, I love technology, hey? Let's see. EBJ, you might have to follow me. I feel like that's the problem. You might have to follow me if you're not following me already. It's saying you're unable to join. So we're just gonna wait and hopefully this works. In the meantime, how was everyone's Monday? How was everyone's weekend? Let me know. Let me know. My Monday was great. I was actually teaching today. I'm actually teaching for the rest of the week. So I have a full busy week, which is amazing. I love it. And my weekend was good. Caught up on some sleep. Tried to anyway. Right. Let's see if we can get him on here. Let's see. Let's see. All right, let's try this again. Let's see if we can get him on.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I am good, thanks. I am
That's
good.
good. That's good. How was your weekend?
Um, Normal work.
That's good.
But it was all right.
Yeah,
It was all right.
that's good. And your
Went to
Monday
a wedding
is
here and there, and then that's good. Yeah.
nice. So you had fun. What are you talking about? It's a wedding.
Yeah.
And your Monday is good?
Mondays does be good. Like, do we have good Mondays? Like,
I mean, sometimes. Sometimes.
okay.
You woke
Well, yeah.
up today. You woke
Yeah.
up today. You got through your day.
That's
So good Monday.
the positive. It was good. It was good.
That's good.
Was productive. Got a lot done today.
That's good.
Um, Still pushing through. So this is just um one part of the night have a next part to go. So, but we're
Fair.
here. Again, I'm happy to be here again.
Yes.
We briefly saw each other in Trinidad on the drag.
It was a passing. I feel like I did that a lot during the drag
Uh,
that day
yeah,
because
it
I
was
don't
it
know,
was too much.
there was
It
a,
was too much.
there was a lot going on.
Yeah, it was too much.
Yeah. So for those that don't know you, who was MJ?
All right. So MJ is Panis, co-CEO of the reigning Panorama champions here in 5 feet. The 5 feet champions here in St. Kitts and Nevis. Sixth time. We would have won the first year that we entered, and the first year that we existed as a band, EBJ Harmonics. So, other than that, I'm just a normal human being trying to push the limits of steel pan to greater heights.
Amazing. I love that. So we're gonna make it six this year, right?
6 feet, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Love that.
yeah. I'm going to declare that very early.
That's good. And then I also know some of your players were playing in Panorama for Supernovas, if I'm not
Yes,
mistaken. How was that for
yes.
them?
So
Because I know a
it's
few of them
like
were
it was
first time.
that was great for them.
Yeah.
The feedback was amazing. I mean, from both sides, from Supernova and from the players who played. It
Hmm.
was it was amazing. I'm happy for them. As you know, it's truly an honor
Yeah.
to play there on the Savannah stage.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to go to support
Hmm.
definitely our lone female who would have journeyed there, Judy Zana.
Hmm.
Congratulations to her again for an amazing job. So yeah, that was good. I'm hoping to do more of that. We had players. One of our players went to where it was Saint Lucia
Okay.
last year.
Hmm.
Yeah, so we're looking to do more of that. spreading out, experiencing the different panoramas around the region.
Hmm. So, what
Yeah.
inspired you guys to start doing that? Was it just a need, or just to get more experience under their belt,
Uh, it's,
or a bit of both?
I think it's both.
Okay.
It's a need. We do need, as a developing country, a
Hmm.
developing federation to steel pan. We do need to go out and expose ourselves to um, a different sound, a different idea of arrangement, a
Hmm.
different feel, a different environment altogether,
Yeah.
and also to be home in the mecca of pan doing it.
Hmm.
It's just a different vibes altogether going there. So that coincide with experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the more experience you have in the band, the better the band is.
Hmm.
So why not?
Yeah.
If we could send 10, we would. I hope I'm listening. I mean, if we could send 10, we would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. I was gonna ask you, were they stressed? Because I know they have to learn a lot of music in a short period of time. So when did your players end up going to start practicing with supernovas? Just so people have an
Right.
idea.
So yeah, so one of them actually went down to the very start,
Oh
which
wow. Okay.
was around the first, second, some day around February.
Hmm.
So that's Judizana. She would have gone there from the very start to experience the full thing.
Yeah.
She would have had, I think, is a week and a half to learn for the prelims.
Okay.
And then, they go along the cycle. The other
Hmm.
one, Dylan Brown, he's actually in school at the moment there in UE.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, he decided, let me get a try of this.
Hmm.
And he did, and it was good. He wasn't stressed. They weren't stressed. It was like,
They're just
I
taking
think for
it in.
them it's the new challenge. The
Right.
new challenge. They were excited to overcome that new challenge. Learning
Hmm.
in 1.5 weeks, learning a more complex arrangement,
Hmm.
learning within that number of pans, because we just have about 50 players for panorama.
Right.
That is 120 strong.
Hmm.
So yeah, I think it's more an excitement rather than a stress.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Do they want to expand to play in like medium or smaller bands, or they're good where they're at right now?
I don't know. It's up to them. It's up to
Up to-
them. I mean,
They didn't tell you
yeah,
anything?
it's whoever band welcome us.
Yeah.
Actually, we did that. When I went to Trinidad first, I played with a small band.
Hmm.
Yeah, I played with Golden Hands. So,
Yeah.
I mean, whoever opened up the arms. I mean, Supernovas is dear to our heart. It's like our sister band, brother band.
Hmm.
Players come from there to play with us for Panorama and
Okay.
other bands, of course,
Yeah.
in Trinidad. But majority of the players, both out of the Aruca um, area.
Right.
Yes,
That's right. So if there's any
Lupino.
smaller, if there's smaller single or medium bands out there that are listening that want to take some players, you have some.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We are here, ready
There
to
you go.
expand. I mean, other panoramas coming up. So,
Yeah.
Antigua, sorry. You may have St. Lucia again, St. Vincent, Grenada. So, um, we are all open to
There you go.
exploring.
There you go.
Yeah,
So we are here to talk about an event you have coming up.
yes.
You have Dijon, you have Andre, you have Khan, you have Duvon, you have Nigel, you have Leroy, all amazing pan players.
Oh, yeah. It's a star-studded
It is.
lineup.
it is, and it's called From the Soul of My Pan.
Right.
So, what is this event about, and what should people know about this event?
Right. So, first of all, this event is on volume two, actually.
Okay.
The first time we would have had this event was in 2017 in honor of our namesake, Earl Bush Jones, who would have passed on. That would have been his 10th anniversary of his passing.
Yeah.
And I think a group of us, my brother included, really just came up with that name from the soul, from the belly of the pan.
Yeah.
Like everything come out, the passion, the skill, um, knowledge. I mean, music on a whole, it just come out from the belly of the pan. So it
Mhm.
was that idea coming from that little discussion. We decided to do a 10-year anniversary. That happened. We gifted awards, some steel pan persons there. I mean, one, two passed. Melly Hewlett, he would have passed on.
Mhm.
So God rest his soul. I'm glad we had the opportunity to
Yeah.
give him his flowers while he was
Yeah.
alive. Um, then we attempted again, like with the idea of
Mhm.
having a next concert, and you know, there's this thing that just make it feel like okay, that ain't the right time.
Right.
Let's just pull back.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just pull back. So that was a 10 for a 10th anniversary reason, but that one is from passing.
Mhm.
Now we are here at our 10th anniversary of existing,
Congrats.
and yes, yes, thank you. And we are here again for our next From the Soul of My Pan. And this
Mhm.
one we decided to go grand, we decided to go big, to get the best of the best from around the region. I think one of the persons that probably would have been missing is Dr. Len Bugsy Sharp.
Yes.
But um, hopefully we get to do that before he decides to leave us. But
Mhm.
they're all great pampers, as you said, and we are extremely happy that we could do this again in St. Kitts. I mean, it's a way to introduce that level of steel pan in that setting to our people. I
Yes.
mean, here is just like panorama, or you will hear steel pan when you go to a hotel or
Mhm.
something, but not in that setting, not something where you just sit down and listen the raw um,
Yeah.
passion of the panis
Mhm.
and the steel pan. So we decided to do this and do it as a black tie event because I mean you couldn't do anything else with that lineup that is there.
Yeah.
The class, the skill levels. I mean, you have to give them the honor that they deserve,
Mhm.
and that is why we are here at this massive event from the Soul of My Pan.
Mhm. So, is EBJ playing as well, or
Yes,
is it
we are.
just? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, we
Okay.
are. We we will do our
Little
thing. We
thing.
want the
Okay.
night to be focused on the individuals.
Mhm.
We have as well the second runner, well, first runner up from the last panorama competition,
Mhm.
Nevis Community Steel Development. So um, it's just a matter of showcasing what we have again in that setting,
Yeah.
because panorama would have been the last one where everything was loud
Right.
and aggressive.
Yeah.
This time it's really soft, really skilled,
Mhm.
really. I mean, you might get a little rough up now and again from EBJ just to ruffle the
Just to
feathers.
wake you guys up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's to wake you guys up a bit. But it's the night is about those solos,
Mhm.
those performers that will be on there.
Yeah.
I mean, they will be accompanied by different art forms. So that is the surprise. So,
Okay.
um,
We got the exclusive,
it's
guys.
Yes. But it is bound to be a great show.
Hmm.
It's amazing. The players, the panelists are excited about it. Devon Devon called me
Yeah.
and he was like, "Boy, this is amazing. This is amazing." He just ready to rip up the show. Like he requesting all kind of things. I'm like, dude, what? But we are pushing to get it done,
Hmm.
and we're going to once we're doing it, we're going to do it the best of our ability.
Right.
So that is where we at. Try to do it to the best of our ability. Try to get everything in. There
Hmm.
might not be a next time to do this, so why
Right.
not do it grand now?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah,
I was going to ask you, since doing this event with, again, a great lineup of pan players, what are you looking for the people that are attending to get from it, and also the pan players that will be in attendance? What do you want them to like a takeaway from this event?
right. So first of all, the persons that are attending really to embrace, refresh, um, to learn, to get to know not
Mm-hmm.
only the panis from around the region, but everything that the steel pan could do at that level. I mean, those are the best persons I've seen around that could show us and teach us everything that we need to know about this instrument
Mm-hmm.
playing wise. So definitely to enjoy that setting when it comes to sleep and enjoy the music, enjoy the skill, enjoy the playing, enjoy this context.
Mm-hmm.
The players know. I think this is the first time I must say that Duvon, Can, and Andrew will be on the same stage.
Yeah, in a long time. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I think for me, I want them to really embrace the moment
Yeah.
and just go crazy about it. For our local panelists who destined to be in that light very soon,
Mm-hmm.
to really just enjoy the moment, to show up as well, show off.
Yeah.
I mean, they're great panelists. Nigel Prentice, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
amazing skills.
Yeah.
Dijon Francis, up and coming, amazing skills.
Mm-hmm.
Paris, who've been in this thing from long
Long.
time.
Yeah.
I mean, so while there is that level who does it for um the
Mm.
world,
Yeah.
our local ones who are really good as well, just to learn, just to see how they perform, see how, I mean, the new techniques and them kind of thing, just by watching. And maybe to again, networking is one of the biggest things.
Yes.
That
That's the
that is
major
one of the
thing.
biggest things. That
Yeah.
that is how we get here
Mm-hmm.
getting all these players
Yeah.
networking. So
Yeah.
that is one of the things I really want them to get out of it. Also, for us as a federation to pull as much as possible from those guys who coming in.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot to learn.
Yeah.
We have a lot to gain from them, and we are going to do that for the 4 days that they will be here for.
Good.
So
Good.
yeah.
Good. Good. So for those that would like to go, when is it? How much is it? And do you guys have hotel deals for people coming from, from out of town?
Right. It's so funny because just today I got a message asking if Airbnb will be available around that time.
Right.
I was like, yo, this is probably getting bigger than we ever imagined it to be.
Right.
But yes, the from the soul of my plan is the 18th of May.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice Sunday evening. We're starting with a cocktail hour at
Oh,
5:30. You come and get your wine and your cheese kebabs and shrimp kebab and fish, all kebabs.
all
It's
kebabs, everything you can think
all
of.
controlled food, yeah. It will be at the Sir Cecil Jacobs Auditorium. That's the ECCB our central bank, Eastern Caribbean Central Bank auditorium.
Okay.
And the short time is 7 o'clock.
Okay.
I didn't want it to say that, but I have to say it. Short time is 7 o'clock. But I need you to be there from 5:30 because steel pan start from then. We have
Oh, okay.
one of our band players would be, serenading the crowd as they come up. I mean, you're gonna hear it from the start to the end.
Nice.
Again, infused with different arts.
Mhm.
So the first part, steel pan, is infused with culinary arts,
Okay.
and
Okay, I like that.
then we go into the different arts, drumming, singing, um, instrumentalists, those things. We're just going to pull it all together,
Love that.
infuse into that.
So
Yeah,
the show
I'm telling
technically
you,
starts at 5:30, so everyone be there at 5:30.
yeah, 5:30.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
starts at 5:30. Yeah.
So it's $100. Person said to me, every day since we posted, like, oh, why that's so cheap with those
Mm,
players that you have there. But of course, we got to take into consideration the economy.
yeah.
We got to take into consideration everything that is happening before and after this event. We have the world-renowned music festival that is happening the month after. So we
Okay.
have to be very mindful of all of that. But also, we want persons to be able to afford to come and experience
Mhm.
this. So, while it's a classy event, while it's star-studded, it's affordable. Um, but being able to cover itself,
Mhm.
that is where we're at. So, $100 to early bird.
Okay.
Yeah, you got. I'll get early for that. And then you have a short period there where it's $120,
Okay.
and then on the night is 140.
And we don't want to buy on the night,
Yeah,
guys. Buy from early.
I don't want
Buy
it to buy
early.
on the night.
Exactly. Buy
if
from early.
if
You're saving
if
money
we
if you buy
could,
now.
correct,
Right?
correct, and yeah, just remember the $100 includes the wine that you're going to get, um, the kebabs that you're going to get, the experience, the ambience, the everything, all of that included. Yeah, the wine is free, the food is free.
Okay.
Um,
Just say that. Just say that.
yeah,
For $100, you can drink, people,
yeah,
and eat.
yeah,
When you buy
yeah,
140, you
definitely.
don't get that.
No,
No, it's only 100.
$100.
Yeah.
So the tickets are available online only.
Okay.
And the link, there's a JAD link, JAD Cash. Um, we're trying to be environmental friendly with all these papers and
Yeah. No,
cutting
that's
and
good.
printing these, like, nah.
Don't. And everyone
Everything,
has their phone anyway, so
right,
you're fine. Yeah.
yeah. So you get your ticket online on JAD and should be good.
Nice. So the link, I'm pretty sure it's in your bio on your Instagram page.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So
it's
just
on
so
Instagram,
follow
it's on
EBJ if you're
Facebook.
not doing already. So follow them. Then go to the link and then buy your $100 ticket, and then we're golden.
Yeah, we're good.
Easy.
One of the things that we're going to do, Daniel, I don't want to leave you out on that night if you don't come, hoping that you can. But
Okay.
we're going to do a pay-per-view, so you'll be able to see
Okay.
um magnificent show. So the wider region, those of us who are not coming to St. Kitts, you'll get the chance to pay for it online and view this amazing show. From the
Awesome.
cocktail come up, you just have to get your own wine glass in your house and
Okay.
enjoy the cocktail hour and moving around. But
You couldn't send a drone to everyone's house with a cocktail?
okay, okay. I'll do that. You can
Okay.
just send us pictures and we'll just load it in. Send us
There you go.
videos
See?
and
Yeah.
yeah, get the snapshot from around the region.
I love that. So for people
Yes.
that want to watch it on pay-per-view, is that link on your bio as well, or is that going to come
Not as
closer
yet.
to the date?
Not
Okay,
yet. When at closer to the time, it's
okay,
going to be posted.
okay. And how much is the pay-per-view? Do you have an idea yet?
I don't want to jump ahead of myself,
Okay, no
so
worries.
I will.
We could
Yeah.
follow
Yes.
EBJ, and then we'll get all
Correct.
that information if you're not
Yes.
doing that already.
Definitely.
So let's talk about, because a lot of people don't know that there's pan and sync kits, which I was shocked about. I don't know how
Right.
they did not know. So,
For
right,
years.
right,
For years.
exactly,
Uh,
exactly. So for
since
those that don't
eight.
know, do you just kind of want to explain the pan community in sync kits?
Right. So we are a small community. We are growing though.
Hmm.
I must say, over the last 5 years, we have seen a
Yeah,
growth.
yes.
Not,
And I was excited for
not
that when I saw that during Panorama last year. I was
right.
excited.
So it's not only on the viewership we're having that growth, but the persons who are interested in playing as well.
Hmm.
The bands are expanding every year, probably by five.
That's good.
Um, so that is the most important part
Hmm.
about it. But we are a small and close knit community. The bands, most of us get on well. Um, there there are not much steel pan events
Mm.
um, in the federation as yet,
Okay.
but this is a part of building that. The band would have a schedule and a calendar of events that coming up, and I guess we could tap back into you again when that come up. But one of
Yeah.
the other things we are trying to do is a five-a-side in July, just to have more steel pan events around, so persons could not forget the sound and not
Yeah.
wait until Panorama to say, "Why steel pan? Yeah, about steel pan." No, we've heard the
Hmm.
chorus over the years about bands or steel band music only happens in December
Yeah.
time there. So um, what else can I say? Well, EBJ, I could speak more about us, right?
That's what you're here for.
um, yeah, we are the band is growing beautifully.
That's good.
Um, I'm proud of the band. I am proud of what we could achieve in these 10 years.
Mm.
Um, I'm also proud that we are able to stay together because, one of the hardest things for a group of young person is for them to stay together.
Yeah.
Um, 10 years may sound like a little to those bands that probably have 70
Hmm.
and up years, but um, for a country as small as St. Kitts, or federation as small as St. Kitts and Nevis, um, to stay together and stick together is one of my greatest pride and joy here.
Hmm.
Um, we're just here to walk the
Yeah.
talk the walk, everything.
Yeah.
We said we want steel pan, we said we love it, and it's something that we intend to carry on for as long as we are allowed to.
Hmm.
Um, so that is it. We there's a lot that we could do in terms of development in St. Kitts with steel pan. For one, getting new pans. Um, the accessibility of pans, even though Trinidad might be so close,
Hmm.
it's very costly to get the pans here.
Yeah.
It's costly for the pans. I mean, the pans are very expensive, and we try to get those persons who are not aware of steel pan in the federation to get them to understand the kind of expense a band would have to have
Yeah.
just to have a band. Like it's
It's a lot.
crazy.
It's
It's
a lot of
crazy
money.
money. But we managed to do that over the years. We just build as the years go. We build, we buy, build and buy, and
Hmm.
we are getting through, right?
That's
We
good.
are
Yeah.
getting through.
Yeah. I was gonna
But
ask you. You said
mhm,
that bands are slowly growing.
mhm.
What do you guys? doing to get those people into your bands? Is it just they're just coming up because they've seen you somewhere and they want to join, or are you guys performing in schools and they're like, that's so cool, I want to I want to do that? What is your experience in getting players and even other bands?
Right. There's this saying, I don't know if it's a saying or maybe it's just in my head.
Mm,
For persons to be in, for persons who don't know what you're doing, to be
yeah.
interested in what you're doing, you have to enjoy what you're doing.
Yes.
And I think that is it. One of the factors, the major factors. Person see us December panorama and see us enjoying ourselves. Like, yeah, I got vibes. I got. I mean, other than the close family relationship we have as a band,
Hmm.
um, it's just that excitement transcends into um, persons, and then they go, hey, how can I learn? How can I join? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm join. Bam, bam. So that happened. There's also a feeder program that we have, School of Pan.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so that is a stepping stone, like those who fresh,
Hmm.
young, old, in between, however,
Yeah.
wants to go to that program to gain knowledge and then join the band, because the band is fast learning.
Yeah.
We just go.
Build that up.
So
Yeah.
we don't want to discourage anybody by throwing them in the deep blue,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So um, that happened. Um, Also, recently from the corporate side of it now,
Hmm.
we've had our official
I saw
sponsor.
that. I saw that.
Yes, the
I was
Bank of
excited when I saw
Nevis.
that. I was like,
Yes.
yay!
We are grateful beyond
Yeah. Yeah.
words, for the Bank of Nevis jumping on, partnering with us, being our name, our title sponsor. They are tremendous. They're good.
Yeah.
Open line communication. We share stuff with them, all our plans and everything, and they will bounce back ideas.
Hmm.
So we're bigging up the Bank of Nevis one time. Um, Thank you, and I hope that that initiative jumpstart something more in the corporate St. Kitts and Nevis
Yeah.
to really support the steel band,
Hmm.
support the steel band, support the band. The reward is great. The hallback is great. Um, and I'm sure, well, they would have said, Bank and Nevis, that is, that they're proud to have their name attached to ours,
Hmm.
because of the great lengths. But we could not have done that without the financial support. Um,
Exactly. Yeah.
we can't keep up.
Yep.
We can't
No.
keep up. Because one of the things you're going to face is you can't, persons will not pay the right price for steel pan
Mhm.
performance.
Yep.
So we often have to like
Yeah.
drop the price. So by the time we ready to tune again, realize we ain't have enough money to tune, but we don't play a whole year. Like,
Hmm.
right.
Yeah.
Like December, the tuning was was $7,500 to
Right.
tune the band. And when you tell a person to be like, what? To tune? Yeah.
They don't
And
understand.
you have to fly in the tuner from Trinidad and all them
Yeah.
things. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that addition financially is amazing. The relationship is going great. So
Mhm.
we are now officially the Bank of Nevis EBJ Harmonics Steel Orchestra. And that will go on for a very long time, and I'm hoping
That's good.
forever as we
That's good.
continue to build this together.
Mhm.
If no one else will do it, Daniel, EBJ will.
There
And
we go. There we go.
that is our commitment here.
Yeah. And I hope when corporations see that you can partner with the with the
Right.
steel band and help them grow. I hope they do that with the other bands that are now coming up and just
Correct.
kind of help them grow and yes, get new pans, get their pans tuned, all that stuff
Correct.
that they need. So hopefully you guys are starting something, and I'm happy to
Yeah.
see. I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yes.
Sure.
And to have persons like yourself and Duvan and Andre who has that media reach
Hmm.
to zero in on what is happening here in St. Kitts. Again, we are grateful for that. We are
Yeah.
grateful for that. I mean, I always tell people it's not only about EBJ, but it's about St. Kitts and Nevis. How can we help St. Kitts and Nevis to build in terms of the steel pan fraternity?
Hmm.
And I mean, persons catching on. Persons
Yeah.
catching on. Panorama December was evident of persons really understanding the
Yeah.
plight
Yes.
and coming out to support in whatever way, whether they come support EBJ or come support or just come support Steelpan.
Hmm.
Um, and we are grateful for that. I think we would have said that over and over that the support that we saw last December gone there and the one before, we
Hmm.
are forever grateful and we hope that we don't lose that. So this what we are doing every day is to ensure that that support remains
Hmm.
not only from an individual level but from a corporate level and probably encourage other bands to
Yeah.
form and be like, hey, I want us to be like that band. I want us to be better than that band. And
Hmm.
that is why that is why we do things. That is why
Yeah.
we do what we do every day. Whether we're tired, whether we broke, it's just
The things we
we
do
will
for pants.
push. Yeah. For the love of pants.
Exactly. Exactly. There was we spoke about, not you and me, but on my other open discussion, we're talking
Right.
about our rangers coming to smaller countries like you guys or Grenada and just kind of doing like an arrangers workshop. So
Mm.
they can just kind of, so new arrangers, because you guys are always, I saw, I think there's two new arrangers last year,
Yes.
I think. Yeah. Just to get them, just to expand on their arrangements, because right now they have a solid start, and
Right.
I want to see them get better. I want them to beat you.
Right. Yeah. I
So,
want them to try.
oh, you heard it here, guys. So I was wondering,
uh,
have you guys thought about doing that? Because you have Andre and Dubon there for a few days, so I think you guys can
well,
just kind of,
actually, can out of
yes,
Antigua.
him too, yeah.
Again, we are grateful for our network. He would have offered to do a master class while he is here, him and his band. So
Yeah,
we are grateful. We are going to
good.
pull that together and have arrangers, panists, pan enthusiasts, like
Hmm.
just come together under the sound of Can Cardis. And I'm sure Andre and Duvan
Oh,
will chime in.
they're gonna come.
Yeah. 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 So
Yeah,
it would be one massive masterclass.
yeah, that's good.
And we'll try to capture that moment. Um, we can't allow these moments to go by. We can't
Exactly.
allow the opportunity to learn, the opportunity to teach,
Yeah.
the opportunity to gather together to just fly by um, like that. So we are going to take that moment. We're going to take that offer from Can Cardis and the Dudley Project, which is his band.
Yeah,
They will be here as well
that's good.
to do that masterclass, arranges, tones, um, chord progressions, everything.
Everything.
So we're going to touch on. So
That's good.
again,
Yeah.
that probably will be a free broadcast. A persons couldn't tap in on that. We'll be in a controlled room, of course, Zoom
Yeah,
or Teams or however, but we'll try our best to allow that to reach a wider community. I think all
that's
of us could
definitely good.
benefit from that.
Definitely. I know I could. I know
Yes.
I know I could for sure. Anytime I'm in the room with them, I just listen
Yeah,
because I'm just like, you guys
it's, yeah.
are full of knowledge, and I'm trying to spank it.
Yes, yes. And those are the ones that would have almost done it all.
Mhm.
I would love to be under the tutelage of Dr. Len Booksy Sharp. I
Yeah,
just want to like you tell me what's going on in your head, dear, because
exactly.
right. I mean, he's the example of a genius, a master of the arts.
Hmm.
Um, I think that I saw a documentary where he don't know how to read music.
No,
But the kind of music that he put together is like dude,
where did that
you,
come from?
you how you put that together? Like what make you how this and that supposed to mesh? Like, but um. It just show the great work of God,
Hmm.
and the knowledge and talent and gift he bestow on people.
Yeah.
There's a few persons in the world that could do things like that, and he's
Hmm.
one of them.
Yeah.
Um, Duvan, I'm sure soon he's going to get a doctorate too,
Oh,
because
yeah.
um, the kind of road he would have um, drive or the road he would have walked
Hmm.
with this instrument, I think, I mean, it cannot be fought. It cannot be downplayed,
No.
and it should be honored. It should be honored. I mean, you would have seen his documentary.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
There was a few times
yeah,
I cried. I was like, oh,
yeah, yeah. He almost get me,
he almost
but
got you. No, he
yeah,
got me.
yeah.
Got me.
um, and I would have started following Can when he started arranging in Antigua, very young.
Yeah.
And I was playing in Antigua from that time. We were there from 2008, and I played there for about 10 to 12 years
Oh, wow. Okay.
straight. And I, I just watch him grow, watch him,
Hmm.
and he himself has grown to heights, and the knowledge, this music knowledge is like out of this world. um Again, so to sit down under the voice of these legends is going to be amazing. Imagine sit down under the sound of these legends at the concert.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Yeah, they let
amazing.
the time talk for them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
So before we go, tell
right.
everyone again what this event is, when it is, how much it is, all the things,
Yes.
where they can get tickets,
So
all that.
right. So this event is presented by Bank of Nevis EBJ Harmonics. The name of it is The Soul of My Pan. It's a formal black tie event, which encapsulate the all features of the steel pan and all features of art, from
Hmm.
culinary come right up to visual arts and them thing. I mean, we're going to get it all.
I love that.
Um, you can get your ticket on JAD. It's only $100 for early bird. You cannot be late.
And
Yeah.
you get free food and drink with the $100 ticket.
You get wine. If you could drink wine all night, you could do that.
See?
The wine will be there.
See?
Um, you have kebabs. The auditorium has this rule that you can eat inside. So if you want to drink your wine, you come outside, but we don't want you to come out. So come early and get in all the glasses you can, so you could enjoy the night. We start at 5:30, the cocktail hour. We go right up. We're going up to 6:30, maybe quarter to seven, and then you have the rest of the time to be seated inside.
Right.
Um, Show time is 7 p.m.
5:30. 5:30.
5:30.
So 5:30.
Yeah,
Yeah. 5:30.
5:30.
Yeah.
Um,
5:30.
like I say, you could get your tickets on the Jad link. It's in our bio on our social handles, TikTok, Instagram, all of it.
Okay.
Right. Um, what else? We have the greatest steel band players on this show.
Yes.
I could boast and say that. We have the greatest steel band players on this show by the name of Duvon Stewart out
Mhm.
of Trinidad, Ken Cardes out of Antigua, Andrew White. He's mixed, New York,
He's from
Trinidad.
everywhere. He's from everywhere.
He's
At this
just
point, he's from everywhere at this
um
point.
um we have our very own Nigel Prentice. We have Leroy Paris out of Nevis.
Hmm.
And then we have Dijon Francis out of St. Kitts, also Burton out of EBJ Harmonics, would
Nice.
have been gaining. So all of that. We have Nevis Community Development Steel Orchestra out of Nevis. And then we have EBJ Harmonics. We're going to be Mix Amiga. You don't know who is going first, so don't miss nothing.
5:30
Don't
people.
miss nothing.
Be there at 5:30.
We
And
are going to start off with a bang.
love that. And for those that live out of St. Kitts and Nevis and you can't make it, there will be a
Yeah.
pay-per-view to be
Do
announced. It'll
not
be
be,
closer to the date. Closer to the date.
yeah, don't be worrying. All right.
Yeah,
Don't fret. We got you. Just make sure your internet is good because if you start sticking, you're going to
can't
miss
help you.
something
Yeah.
great. Yeah. But we are here for it. We invite all. We invite everyone of all class, all status, all background,
Love
all ages to come and witness history,
it. Yes.
witness greatness,
Hmm.
witness good music,
That's the most important.
and I witness a full fusion of the arts
Yeah.
in one night.
Yeah.
Full fusion. I'm telling you, we are going to touch on every single art there is.
I love that. Yes,
Yes.
Greg, their time. So I believe you guys are 2 hours ahead of us. Me and Greg live in Edmonton. So
Okay.
you guys, yeah. So yes, it'll be three, yeah, 3:30 our time
Okay.
for those that live
Yes.
in Alberta.
Yeah, I see Tristan just put up his hand there.
Nice.
One of our brothers who came from New York, well, or from Trinidad to
Hmm.
play with us in the panorama there. He plays supernovas as well.
Love
Um,
that.
he is family of the Amrits and all in there.
Hmm.
So we're grateful for our players overseas. We're grateful for the guidance of our partners, the Supernovas, the Renegades, Exodus. Networking is important, Daniel.
It is.
Our our uniform, we would have got connection. I reached out to Can
Oh,
in
okay.
Antigua, and Can said, "Let me connect you with Ainsworth Mohammed." I'm like, "Who?"
Yep.
He was like, "Ainsworth Mohammed." I'm like, "Okay." And
The name to know. Hmm.
he is cool, man. So when I went to Trinidad, I had to go and meet him. He said to come look for him, come look for him.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, we call each other brothers now. That is the kind of connection that we want. We look up for him. He always answers my calls.
That's good.
When he call, I answer. It's just back and forth. The same for Duvan. So we hope to bring all of this together
Hmm.
for that weekend.
Yeah.
Bring networking together, bring musicians together, bring people from different walks of life together,
Hmm.
um, just to really, really put this in the history book
Yes.
around the world. I mean, everybody would do it after, uh, but
You guys did
in,
it first.
in small little
Yeah.
kids, we putting this together, and
Yeah.
I want to say thanks to those sponsors that will jump on board.
Mm-hmm.
Um, those sponsors that are already jumping on board without even me knowing. Um, Again, to our sponsor, the Bank of Nevis, um, the persons, individuals who may want to just chime in, give their contributions here and there, we say thanks in advance for that. We
Yeah.
know this ain't any costless show. It is a very expensive show.
Yeah.
Um, but against that is love for the art form. So
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't no hesitation whether we do it or not.
Yeah.
The hesitation is how big do we go?
Oh, you're gonna go bigger next time.
Yeah,
Trust me.
I think so. So
Yeah.
um, I'm excited. I'm excited. I am excited about it. I'm really loving what we are doing as a band. My brother and I continue to dialogue every day on how can we get this moving forward. And then we are backed by an able executive who really taking up the charge and running, doing their parts like octopus.
Yeah.
Because we can't do it alone. I can't do it alone. Brother can't do it alone. Me and my brother can't do it alone. It takes all of us. The band
Mm-hmm.
members, we are grateful as well for them because they do their part. So,
I love that. Tristan said, grateful for the opportunity to play with you all. Great vibes this year.
uh,
Yes.
yes,
That's amazing. I'm excited. As soon as I saw the post, I was like,
yes,
yeah.
yes. I mean, you could imagine because in Trinidad, um, my vice captain and one of my well, the PRO for the band,
Mhm.
they journeyed with me to Trinidad,
Okay.
and at that moment we were really putting the artwork together down there together.
Okay.
Let's put it. And for me, I was like, yo, this thing happening, you know. When you see these people on one poster, be like, wow,
Yeah.
this is something you will see in Trinidad, maybe. This is something you will see in,
In
but
the States.
yeah, in the
Yeah.
States. But it's happening. It's happening here. It's happening in
I'm
St. Kitts and
excited.
Nevis, and I think we should be proud as a people.
Mhm.
We are proud as a band to present this to you,
Yes.
and we won't stop. So don't stop
Yeah. Yeah.
supporting. Don't don't give up on Pan. Well, we
Mhm.
thank you for not giving up on Pan when it was at its lowest.
Yeah.
Um, you listen to us. You stick and stay. You support. You buy our jerseys.
Hmm.
Um, Everything that we would do, Daniel, we do it for the lover pan. And I know you are as well is a lover of the art form, and I'm grateful to have this opportunity to share with you again.
Hmm.
And I know we will probably do this sometime when we could get maybe all three or all
Yes.
six of these guys jump on
Yes.
to really just chit chat and invite persons out to this event.
Hmm.
Whether near or far, I mean, ticket prices are low right now. Jump online, come and witness something amazing.
Yes. I'm excited. I'm honestly excited. If I can make it, I'm gonna come. If not, I'll be watching it
We have a
online and
straight flight.
recording it
We
after.
have a straight flight from Canada, so
Well,
you could.
not from my side of Canada,
Right.
but I have to make it to that side of Canada and then a straight flight. But
Yes.
we'll see. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So
for those,
there are a lot more, like I said, events that is coming up that we'll share. The band is looking to travel this year, hopefully once everything remains sane. To the
fingers
US.
crossed.
Um, Traveling to the US, to Washington DC, to play for our people there.
Hmm.
We continue to explore different panoramas. um, and other
You
pan
guys need to go.
events here.
You guys need to go to
Oh, sorry.
Toronto. You guys need to go to Toronto for their panorama.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'll connect you with some people.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah.
Thank you
I'll
for
connect
that.
you with some. Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to connect
Yes.
everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So, I mean, I can't stop saying how excited we are for this year. This 10th year for us
Mhm.
is a year that we push, break down barriers, do what we have to do it to the best of its ability.
Yeah.
Whether it means we stretching ourselves to reach there, I believe we can do it. We've done it before, and
Hmm.
we could do it again. So, we are open and we are driven to go that mile. So, thank
Good.
you.
I can't wait. I can't wait. The year's just started. You guys have a lot to do, and I
Oh
can't
yeah.
wait to see it.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait. Can't wait. Well, thank you for coming on and sharing the amazing news, you guys. Make sure you either go, watch pay-per-view. Remember, $100
Right.
tickets, you get all the wine and food you want. Anything after that,
Right.
you're limited to one. So,
Right. Yeah.
again, like I said, if you or anyone that's watching has anything to promote, just reach out to me and we will make it happen so
Yeah.
everyone knows what's going on.
I appreciate it. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Of course, of course. Everyone, enjoy the rest of your Monday, the rest of your week. I'm kind of thinking of coming back next week to do an open discussion because this pan community, we have a lot to talk about and a
Yeah.
lot to flush out. So I'm, I'll, I'll come next
Have
week.
have you had a discussion about panoramas
I
yet,
did
Trinidad?
last week, but
Last year.
we can come back around. Yeah, we can come back around and talk about it. If you want to
Yeah.
join that live, you can.
I'll definitely do that.
And even some of your players, if they want to join in, we can
Oh,
talk
okay.
about it. We can talk about the experience and everything.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot going on.
It was. It was. It was too
It was
much.
too much. Like
Right.
literally, I'll see someone and be like, "I gotta go over here." It was a lot. It was
Yes.
a lot.
But
But
it
yeah,
was fun.
it was.
Um, but we are going to connect again.
Yes.
Daniel, thank you again
Yes.
on
Thank
behalf
you.
of the band, on behalf of this Pan fraternity here. Thank you for allowing us stay on your platform
Yeah.
to promote what we do.
I I want everyone to know what's going on in the pan community because we all before this we were all in our little pockets, not knowing what's going on the
Yeah,
outside. So
yeah,
just opening the doors.
yeah.
uh, All right, everyone. Have a good night. Again, have a great Monday. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you next week. And good night. Bye, everyone. Have a good night, MJ.